because I think that that's the secret to abundance, is being very grateful for all the wonderful things that we already have in our lives. Hey there, my handsome and pretty little Cobras, and welcome back to the Cobras. For those of you who are new, my name is Mignon Cobra and I make minimalism videos. So today's minimalism video, if you've read the title, is going to be what are some of my best and worst purchases of 2022. So without further ado, let's just get the video. Let's get it, let's go. Woo. So at the time of this filming, it is still early February, so 22 has just ended, but with my upload schedule, I don't know when this came up, so just bear with me. These are still always fun to do. So I'm going to be talking about 3 of the worst purchases I did last year, because last year I went ham on the shopping during my minimalism break, and then I'm also going to be talking about the 3 best things that I bought. So if you guys want to know what my take is on that, let's get right into it. Okay, so let's start off with the worst purchase that I made. So I bought these black Nobo tees, and I gotta tell you, those were pretty bad purchases. The black ink from the shirt started to bleed onto my bras, and my bras are all light colored, and that just kind of sucked. I thought I was like over dealing with, poor quality clothing, that I didn't think that this would be an issue that I'd ever have again, especially because I mentioned in some of my other videos about the Urban Planet sweatpants, and I was like, I never want to buy bad quality clothing again. So I was just so disappointed that the Nobo tees, the black ones, bled, just because some of the other Nobo pieces that I've been picking up have been amazing Aritzia dupes. So that one, I was a little bit disappointed because like I don't want to stain my other good clothing. I just feel like not only did I take not only am I taking an L on the Nobo tee, like I'm taking an L on it staining my bras, and I don't even own that many bras. I literally own 4 bras. So the second L that I took were a lot of the cotton pieces that I bought in my minimalism break. They were fantastic at first, super soft, felt very happy touching, new soft clothing and all of that good stuff. But towards the end of the year, they had pilled so hard. Even some of my Nike pieces started to pill, that it just made me really reevaluate that maybe cotton is not really for me. I mean, it is really soft and I still love me a cotton piece, and I'll probably be a hypocrite and still really purchase some cotton pieces, but it made me kind of transition a bit more into the extreme minimalism realm of like buying more what they call like tech wear or sportswear. It's more useful for the lifestyle that I live. Like, even though I don't really consider myself the greatest of minimalists, I do like to have a minimal capsule, and so my items do get a high cost per wear ratio, so I need durable items, and so I do like wearing sports clothes so they can wash and I don't have to worry about it pilling, because Lord knows I do not have the mental capacity to deal with pilling. Like, I'm hairless, as you guys can see, like except for like the brows on my face. I don't have time to be shaving my cotton clothes, so cotton pieces is just unfortunately like a no for me. It just doesn't really fit into my lifestyle. That is just me personally. I know that I do have a more radical lifestyle than most people, but I thought I'd just share that with you guys because a lot of my subscribers are minimalists. So yeah, comment down below if that's something that you guys. I know one extreme minimalist, her name is Minimalista. She does tech wear a lot, and I was like, I get it now, because like honestly, ain't nobody got time to deal with cotton. Okay, number 3, a cheap bag that I bought from Miniso. So this one was actually not something that I purchased last year, but I actually purchased 2 years ago. I had just moved out of my mom's and I really wanted to buy like a Coach purse, but I felt like I didn't really have the financial means to do so. So I bought myself this cute little plastic bucket bag from Miniso, and I mean, it was $10. I'm not really regretting it, but I thought I'd just throw it in here to kind of illustrate the point that like I'm in a stage in my life where I still want to buy little, but I'd rather buy better quality. Like, I'd rather live by the mantra of like less but the best, which I understand is a very privileged thing. I just want to disclaimer that I know. I feel like within my financial means, I'd rather just have less, but like I don't want to deal with crappy items anymore. And this little cute mini $10 bag from Miniso, I don't know, it was just like flimsy plastic. The buckle belt was just gold over everywhere. It wasn't really structured. I didn't feel like $1 million with it. So I've just kind of like realized that like I'd rather go without, or I'd rather just have like a plastic bag or a nylon bag or a sports fanny pack than to like buy these cheap type of items anymore. It's just, I don't know. Maybe just something to do with maturity or just being a really, 10-year-old minimalist, but I don't want to do it anymore. Okay, the next one. So let's talk about, on a positive note, the best purchases that I made last year. So let's go in at number 1, my laser hair removal. Oh my gosh, guys, that was a really good investment. I think I spent a little under $1,000 getting a lot of different parts of my body lasered. So I got my underarms lasered, so you guys can see that. I'm finally done my underarms. I got my lips lasered and my chin. What else did I get lasered? Oh, I got lasered my happy trail. I know that this is definitely, you know, a privileged thing. I'm not here advocating for you to go get laser hair removal. Like, I know it's expensive, and like, I know not everyone has the best of experiences. Like, it can be painful, but I'm just talking about for me personally, it has just been such a life changer. I used to feel really embarrassed and really uncomfortable with like the gray cast on my lip, and I used to get really painful like ingrown hairs. I don't have it anymore. Another thing is that I've actually seen people right on the internet, but it's not the case for everybody. I don't really smell much in my underarm anymore because like apparently the hair gland is attached to the hair follicle or something like that. That was like a very pleasant, positive thing, is like not having to deal with like BO. Also, I've been able to wear like more like crop top shirts because like I don't have hair on my stomach anymore. I don't know, it's just, I feel really confident. And I know that you might argue, well, you know, you should have loved yourself when you had hair. I really did, guys, but at some point in your 30s, you just kind of feel like, if I don't have to deal with this and money can solve this, I'll do it. And I don't care if it makes me a hypocrite, and I don't care if it, you know, I didn't love myself. That's fine. I'll admit it on camera. I didn't love myself with hair. If that is something that makes somebody else comfortable, I'm extremely happy for you, but that's not something that I wanted for myself. And so I made that decision that financially, if I could afford to do so, I was going to. And I'd have to say I'm very, very happy with the results. I'm very pleased. I thought the results wouldn't be good, but they turned out to be good, and I was like, oh, thank God. I'm very grateful that financially I was able to get that done, because I'm not gonna lie, the ingrown hairs in here, and if you guys have seen the videos, they were really painful, and I just didn't want to deal with that anymore, if I'll be completely honest. Okay, the second thing that were definite amazing purchases were all of the Aritzia and Lululemon pieces that I bought during the Black Friday and the Boxing Day sale. I'm really happy with the pieces. They feel so nice to wear. The quality is really good. I know a lot of people rag on, you know, Aritzia, this and that, you know, they're rude and they're expensive and the quality is not even that great, and it's just, you know, I don't even know, it's still trendy pieces. But for me personally, I think that if you're a smart shopper and you know your body shape and you know what's your style, I think it's okay to invest in quality items. I'm a firm believer in buying staple pieces that you can wear for a long time. I'm not a fast fashion type of person. You guys have seen countless videos where I asked you guys, how old do you think this is? And you guys guess like 6-7 years old. I owned my items for a really long time. One of the big benefits of having been a minimalist is I got to develop my own personal taste really well. You guys can see that I'm extremely confident in my own personal taste. I don't think you guys have ever seen me say like, this is not really me. No, it's not. So because of the lifestyle that I live, I feel justified in being able to spend more money on more quality items, and that is something that makes me a lot happier. So I'm really happy with all the pieces that I bought. I mean, yes, I think I spent like $3,000 on it, but there comes a point where once you've like maxed out your TFSA and you have enough money in the bank, you should use your money to improve your quality of life. And that's something that I did, and I'm really happy because one, I was financially responsible, so that two, I could enjoy having nice pieces. Okay, and number 3, one of the best purchases that I bought in 2023 or in 2022 was my MacBook. So you guys have seen that the video quality content, I've been able to put a lot more B-roll in my videos, has been because I upgraded my laptop. Before I had an i5 and I really did struggle with being able to put on B-roll with my files. The computer would lag, it would overheat. But with my MacBook being 16 GB RAM, it's very powerful. It's very capable of handling, you know, a lot of raw footage and stuff like that. So it just, I take a lot of pride in my craftsmanship, seeing that my video quality content has definitely like increased, and like I want to put out nice things, and it's like I want to put out good quality content, and I'm really happy and really grateful to be in a position where having a tool that can help support my creative endeavors, it makes me really happy and makes me really grateful. I also want to thank my dad. My dad did put a bit of money towards also helping me buy, because at the time I wasn't really making as much. So I definitely want to give credit to my dad. I want to say thank you to my dad for supporting me in my endeavors. He's always been very cautious. He's not the adventurous type, but he's never said no to the things that I wanted. So I want to say thank you to my dad for that. And I'm super grateful for the MacBook. Honestly, guys, video editing on the MacBook has been like a dream. Everything renders like butter. So definitely a really good purchase. Definitely among one of the better purchases because it's something that I use on the daily. Like I'm constantly on the computer for one, video editing, and two, also for like running my like tutoring business. So I hope that you guys could have enjoyed this. I know this video is like a little bit on the longer side, but I just kind of wanted to express gratitude for all of the good things that have come into my life. I feel like I'm just like in such a good headspace, and I wanted to share that with you guys because I think that that's the secret to abundance, is being very grateful for all the wonderful things that we already have in our lives. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.